Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa, where we are currently fighting against Spain in a defensive war. We're winning the war, and I want to take these guys and have them head up this direction, just in case Spain tries anything cheeky up over here. Now I see them over here. We have vassals on the way down. I think the vassals can handle what's going on over here, so that shouldn't be a big problem. And I want to launch our attack on Spanish Peru here. Now the real question is, does Britain decide to attack us during this? That would be awkward. But I think we can beat Spain, for sure. We're going to need to chill after this and let our manpower regenerate. There's no doubt about that. But I want to push down this direction. There we go. Yeah, 16k stack up over here. We may want to think about getting some mercenaries over this direction. But I want to continue to push down this way and see about getting this fort taken over. So we're going to head down over here. It's a little dangerous to walk into this terra incognita. And there's British Louisiana claiming one of our territories. Okay. We want to push down here, but it's a little bit dangerous. We're slightly concerned about Spain having troops down here. Oh, there they are, actually. Let's move up over here, actually. That's a small force. That's just the Spanish Peruvian force. So we should be able to fight that with these guys. Apparently we're losing this. What's their Miltech? 17? I mean, we have the crossing penalty. And we're rolling zeros. Okay. That doesn't help. So we lost that, but we have these guys on the way in, and we'll definitely win this. And how far are we retreating? Oh, that's really, really far, actually. Well, I guess these guys... Oh, okay. Yeah, the Siamese Rebellion. Whatever. I guess these guys can come up here and help out against this force. We may want to consider backing off into the mountains, but these guys are going to be going here, which is awkward for us. Okay. They piled additional forces in there constantly, but it seems okay. Out of curiosity, we have 21 reasons right now. They would accept a white piece, but more than that, we could theoretically take over all of New Granada, plus some of Spanish Peru here. They wouldn't accept this, but they'd accept this. Do it. Or, yeah, they wouldn't accept that. They would accept this. Do it. I want out of this war. They have 2 reasons. We can even get a little gold out of them. Done. I want out of this war. I want to regenerate our manpower. And we get territory out of that too. So global trade has appeared in Aruba. Sure. We're going to park these guys around here. We're going to park these guys around here, I think. These are still retreating. We're going to have these move up to, I think, around here in case Britain decides to attack. And we'll move these guys up to the north side as well. We do look weak right now. We need to keep that in mind. The AI is definitely going to be thinking we look weak, and Britain attacking us would be painful at this moment. We would likely end up having to cede territory. We're positive financially. We have a good amount of cash. I want to work on our cash a bit. There we go. But more importantly, I want to work on our manpower regeneration. So anything over 500 is what I would usually build here. So we'll do something like that. These 3 can wait. And of course, we're going to have to start working on coring. Can we get all of our overextension? Oh, we have barely any overextension causing provinces here. I like it. We got most of our provinces done there. Okay, that's nice. Are we still ahead of time on Miltech? Actually, no. So we shouldn't grab our last quantity idea here. We should grab our next Miltech. Noted. We will definitely convert, and I do not want to do additional war at this moment. These guys are going to end up here. We can get them drilling. Royal marriage offer is acceptable. We lost our rivalry. Great Britain is a minus 78% army, huh? Okay, that seems like a worthwhile rivalry. What are you going on with over here, Great Britain? Portugal is their junior partner. Okay, that's good to know. So they've got a personal union with Portugal. That's what makes them a little bit more dangerous. Okay. Well, for now, that's fine, and I want to continue coring here. We need to regenerate manpower as quickly as possible right now. And our corruption is growing. That's not shocking. Manpower recovery speed due to trading with Cocoa. That's really solid. I also want to check in... We lost our nobility estate. Fascinating. Do we have our governing cap increase? Yes, we do. Okay. So that's fine. I'm going to seize additional land here. Wonderful. So that looks good. We're making about 5 per month here in terms of ducats. We do not want this quantity idea we determined. Not yet. We're going for the mill tech next. That'll be in 1632 that we can get that allegedly. But we do have global trade coming in. It's in 2.2% of our development right now. This embraced it. Some of this over here did as well. So that's good. Also, taking over New Granada means that they have to go all the way up like this in order to get into this territory. And it's completely non-coastal the whole way, and it's a very slow process. So that's looking good. We do want to wrap up some of these colonies. Our Empress died, sure, and we'll get the rest of those cores going. We're going to need more full cores, and Portugal made a claim on us, sure. Our explorer will continue to explore. For right now, we absolutely want to chill. We want to bank admin power. We want to bank cash. We want to bank manpower. All of these things require chill. I do want to attack Britain soon. It looks to me like they're getting uppity, and we need to cut into their power levels a little bit. But now isn't the time. Now is not the time for that, I think. Not with that junior partner of Portugal. They are very low on their manpower right now and prestige. Okay. They might be having some internal conflicts soon, now that I look at that. If they do, then we'll do something about that. We need to get our debate in Parliament going. Gain 50 admin power. And minus 5% tech cost. That actually seems really, really good. We'll do that for right now. Chance to win of 18%. Who do we want to bribe? 67 ducats. And they're currently opposing. Right. Okay. So when do we roll this? If we only have an 18% chance to win. And a 0% chance to end. How often does this roll? Is this like a monthly roll? I don't know. Losing 1 legitimacy sounds fine, though. We can definitely do that. Lose 4 military power? Okay, that's very cheap. A little bit of local autonomy isn't the end of the world either. So a lot of this isn't bad. We could lose a prestige here. Local autonomy. I don't think granting minting rights is ideal. 4 diplomatic power. Okay, we've got a 45% chance to win. My question is, does this, like, do a monthly roll? Because of the chance to end. I don't know. We got accommodation with the natives. We'll gain some innovativeness here. British Civil War. English Civil War is happening here right now. Okay. I don't think we're in a position to attack them. This isn't a great time for us. At all. So that's a little bit sad. Okay, I think the rest of that, we'll just leave that be. Cool. We can convert another province, which we'll do. And we do have this free advisor slot for our admin power. Missionary strength? That sounds good, actually. It's an accepted culture, so we can promote him if we choose to. But for now, he's very cheap, and I think that's a good thing, because I want to be investing that in getting more manpower back. Nobles are demanding increased pensions. I don't want to lose the stability here. Both of those were bad options, but That was the least worst option, in my opinion. So these guys are just kind of chilling up here for right now. They're going to love being Aztec, and we're going to get these armies all drilling. There we go. How are we doing on our land force limit? 124. Okay, that's not so bad. We need a lot of manpower to work our way through our manpower deficit, right? No doubt about that. These guys are getting frisky, and the longer that they wait, the better it is for us. We're about to have this colony finish. Beautiful. And at this point, we want to direct our colonist to an existing colony, like this one. We want to get that wrapped up as soon as we can. That'll save us money. They're going to love being Aztec, it's true. This just bumped up to 987, so Caracas is going to be done very, very soon. In fact, next month tick, Caracas is going to finish. There's no settler there, so that's looking good. We renewed a loan. Okay, fair enough. And we can definitely get that core going, since that needs to be full cored. We're a little bit over our governing cap. That's to be expected for right now. How many loans do we have? 2? Sure. We're going to need to look to repay these loans when we can. France is claiming Mexico as their own. Okay. France is, like, super weak, right? Yeah, France is super weak. So I don't really care too much about that. Cool. Our corruption growing is certainly non-ideal. Overextension, unbalanced research, religious unity. Yep, fair enough. They're going to love being Aztec. And that colony is now self-sustaining. Beautiful, we'll core that. And I want to direct our colonist to... we're going to need to direct him to here. Beautiful. So we're down to just the 2 colonies. That'll boost up our income dramatically. 46.6. I like it. Now I want to prioritize repaying loans. So we'll repay this loan. Beautiful. We're at 216 admin power. We definitely need to get our admin tech up, right? No doubt about that. And that is going to be our next goal. We still have coring to do, but we are over our admin cap right now. So that's not exactly a high priority. We're also doing well on getting our armies reinforced. We have too few seats in the parliament now. We need 34 seats. So we can look for something down over here that is... Here we go. This is a 10. But we can't actually give this because it presumably isn't cored. All of these just got cored. We still can't do this, I'm guessing because it's an unaccepted culture. Fair enough. I'm going to give this a seat in Parliament. There we go. No problem there. Colonial expansion, huh? We'll take the population. That is going to create another colony. And we want to start heading down this way eventually, but I guess for now that'll do. Zaraza is going to be done eventually. Yeah. I mean, 200 population is 200 population, right? We have a rebel uprising, New Granadan separatists, and 100 population here is very nice. We're going to send these guys over to deal with these New Granadans. We'll have to wait for them to finish regenerating. There we go. Now they can head on over. And we will convert. There we go. I like it. Relations improved? Sure. Now, how are we doing on global trade? 2.9%. Okay. It is spreading virtually everywhere. We need to keep in mind that we are going to... Oh, there we go. We're going to have manufactories spawning in 24 years. We need global trade to be present, and we need to have manufactories to have that spawn in our territory. It's unlikely that it'll spawn in our territory. Oh, they're right over here. Okay. I didn't expect New Granadan separatists to spawn down here, but I suppose that is technically New Granada. So, sure. We'll let these guys regenerate, and if they are heading into Pastos, we don't want to catch them here because of regeneration. So we'll just let them head on up. Beautiful. And this will now happen on 13 March, so we get an extra month tick. Beautiful. And we'll just eliminate them. Yeah, we're a little bit low on our morale, but we'll have no problem with this. Beautiful. Are we okay to sit here? We are. So we'll stay here. What do we need now for manpower? Only 9,000? That's going well. That's going very well. I want to repay this next loan. We should have enough to do that very soon. 685, so this next month tick should do the trick. There we go. There's that loan paid off. We no longer have loans. And we are still paying 3.58 per month to reinforce our troops. Very soon now, we're going to be full of reinforcements. We're at 920 that we're generating per month. That is looking very good. Totonac has embraced global trade. Good for them. We can start looking at, okay, the end of the English Civil War. The Royalists won. But that wrecked their manpower pool. I like it. So, unfortunately, we can't really take advantage of that. We do get 50 military power there. And we're about to get Diptech 16. Spanish Peru rivaled us. Okay. And we can grab Diptech 16 there. But what we really need is Admin Tech 15. That is absolutely a priority. We also want to continue to work on constructions. There is a workshop to build. So we'll do that for right now. Siege ability, thank you very much. Shimu Separatists down over this direction. We'll head down and deal with them. By the time we get there, we should have at least one morale bump here. And yeah, they're going to get separatism there. When is this battle going to happen? 16 February? Let's wait until after the month tick. There we go. That's not going to cause us any harm. We'll just have additional morale. Just in case. Beautiful. Okay, our ruler died. And so that puts our stability at -1. Is that a problem? I mean, these guys are going to spawn, but we're right next to them. And they would have anyway. I feel like it's okay. When we're at -1, we have an increased chance to get a stability increase event. So that seems fine. We did lose our leader over here. So I'm going to give recruit a general. I don't want to give our leader military command because this leader has reasonable stats. 522. I mean, it's not amazing over here, but it's good for admin, and we have no air currently. So there we go. We're going to head on in over here. No problem. Beautiful. And we don't want to increase our stability if we can help it, because we really do need that admin tech. Okay. So, for the moment, I'm going to stop these guys from drilling. We'll drill in the north. I don't think our south units should be drilling. So that should be fine. Admin tech next month. Beautiful. So that gives us soldiers' households that we can build. But more importantly, that puts us no longer unbalanced in our research. So that's great. Our corruption is improving. Do we want to root out more corruption? I mean, yes. And our army maintenance is at like half. Okay. I don't recall doing that, but that explains what was going on with our morale there. So this is -12.2. I mean, we don't need to root out this much corruption, obviously. We can sit around here. And that seems good. Yeah, that seems very good. Now, I do want to build training fields here, but the soldiers' households, that is a manufactory. A lot of these are pretty good. For now, we're going to go with just training fields. We're going to build that one. And then the next two will come along eventually. We're only building these in locations that give us at least 500 additional manpower. 930 per month right now. That's looking good. And that was good timing on the English Civil War. No doubt about that. We're now looking a lot less vulnerable to the AI as our manpower builds up. So that's great. 13 colonies, we're still building a spy network. And we can always boost our stability if we feel like we need to. But for right now, I'm very interested in getting us at least Admin Tech 16. Yeah, we don't start getting the global trade deficit until 17, so that's fine. We definitely need Mil Tech 18 before we go to war. No doubt about that. Are these guys at 18? Okay, to everlasting friendship, sure. That is an excellent development. No, no, no. Okay, so Britain and their colonies are still at 17. That's good to know. They knew what they were getting into. Let's construct ourselves another training field. We know that we have 2 more to build. So we'll get that one going. Conversion successful. Looks good. And we're up to 20,000 manpower at this point. We are gaining good amounts of manpower. But we now know Spanish Peruvian separatists in Trinidad. Yeah, that's right over here. No problem. We're literally right next to it. That was very convenient. Sure. Oh, we passed the expansion of universities. 50 admin power and minus 5% tech cost. That is excellent. So that, of course, means that we're already halfway to our next admin power. And we're very, very close to Miltech 18. August of this year. Beautiful. Our truce with Spain is over already. So we'll see if they decide to attack us again. We still haven't fully recovered from the last time they attacked us, but we're stronger than we were before. We'll grab Miltech 18 right now. Beautiful. That increases our combat width by 2 as well. So we do have superior unit types, leather cannons, sure. And we do have space to expand this. So our combat width is now 32. So we want this to be a width of 16. So we want to take this to 14 to 16. So we want to add in a unit of infantry and a unit of cannon to each of our units here. We don't have the cash to do that all right away, but our colony in Zaraza just became self-sustaining. So that's wonderful. We now have our colony here and our colony here, which we'll send to there. There we go. Architectural development. Ooh, I don't like losing that money. We'll take a loan, but I think the power is worth it, to be honest. That's essentially trading ducats for monarch power. And I love it. That also gives us the ability to queue these up. So I think that's fine. We'll pay off that loan. Britain is planning to attack Jolof. Okay, I like it. For the moment, I think these guys can drill. How are we doing in Europa, anyway? Our unrest is at 12.1. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. So when are we going to get our next admin tech? It should be very soon, actually. Yeah, August of 1631. So under a year at this point. I love it. That's looking very, very good. And this colony is about to finish. So obviously we want to head down this direction and grab Rio Branco first. That is going to cut them off from colonizing anything in here. And we can make our way down this if they don't colonize it. We'll see what they do. We can get that cord, and so we shall. That will, of course, delay our admin tech slightly. October of 1631 now. British Louisiana making claims on us. I mean, it's bold. We're going to attack their colonies separately eventually. It's just not a right now sort of scenario. Great Britain and Newfoundland. Yeah, Portugal building a spy network. They all seem to think that we're some sort of a pushover. Which is intriguing. I'm not sure why they think that, because we are not a pushover. We have not lost a war to Europe yet. So there's that. We lost our quartermaster, and we should definitely get a new one going here. Discipline? Sure. That'll do. Okay. We should be getting our admin tech right now. Beautiful. So that's great. Peace in Rio Branco. I love it. Sure. You have a point. We may or may not employ you. So we're going to continue to colonize over this way. Pretty soon, we're going to start thinking about going back to war. We've gotten 2 admin techs, which is great. The next thing that we really need, of course, is we're only 3 years ahead of time in our mill tech. That's noted. 1066 power right now. We're going to need global trade. We're at the maximum malice for global trade. 13 colonies no longer considers us a rival. and 3.2% at this point. We should be seeing global trade starting to come in faster soon, though. Yeah, particularly down over here. So it's a slow process, no doubt about that. I think our next step is probably to finish out quantity ideas, and these guys in Aruba finally decided to spawn. Okay, we'll head on over there. Apparently we're going via ship. I don't want us to go via ship. I don't think there's a crossing here, is there? No, there is not. Okay, so we have these cogs here. And we have these cogs here. So all we have is 6 ships here. We should probably do something about that. So that means that we would need, what, 20... Wow, I cannot do math all of a sudden. 26 ships. Something like that. So we'd build a cog here. Or rather, we would build a brig. I'm going to get 4 queued up for now. And actually, let's go into the production interface. This will be a little bit easier. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I didn't mean to queue it there. 5, 6, and that's all we can afford for the moment. Okay. For now, that'll be fine. That should be sufficient to deal with this force. But we should probably consider getting a bit more of a navy. France is claiming our territory. And I still want to get this dip tech. But it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to potentially attack British Louisiana and or 13 colonies. We'll see how that ends up going. Probably Louisiana would be my bet. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, James, Shadow Wolf, Mlohan80, Rogue Corvid, Kentogan, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Anna the Elephant, Soccerman12 UK, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.